Welcome back, y'all. Recently on May 24th, Dress to Impress dropped a cryptic video on their YouTube channel, and this video contained a bunch of hidden secrets. One of those secrets revealing the possible release date for the summer update, which is huge. Last year's summer update was so fun and exciting, so I can't wait to see what the devs have in store for us this year. Honestly, I wanted to make a video about this sooner, but I was at the mall all day Saturday getting wedding stuff. And also it was Memorial Day weekend, I needed that little break. Before we start, please subscribe to my second channel. I plan on releasing a video over there this week, so stay tuned. The link is in the description. Anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping. Let's go ahead and look at all the secrets in Lana's new video. The cryptic video was released on Saturday and it's titled Lana Loves Her New Toy Boat. In the video, Lana is sitting at her desk holding a boat and playing around with it. You can also hear ocean waves and seagulls in the background. Now right off the back, if you know anything about the Lana lore, then you know what this boat is. But in case you don't know or you're new to the Lana lore, this boat is the same one that we saw in the secret cutscene for the Winter Quest. In the cutscene, we meet two new characters. One is named O and the other does not have a name, but she looks similar to Lana, so a lot of people think it's her. In the cutscene, you see the mysterious character escape on the boat. If you want to learn more about this cutscene, I suggest watching one of my videos called The Hidden Secrets in New Lana Lore. But to summarize, this secret cutscene is most likely one of Lana's lost memories, and it seems that this theory was confirmed in the description of the new video. The description says, Lana continues to question her reality. The days feel familiar, yet something is always just slightly off. She loves her new boat toy. It reminds her of something, but she doesn't quite understand what. Maybe it's from a dream or a memory that's been buried too deep. The little boat fits perfectly in her hands, light but solid, like it was made just for her. Lana really enjoys fidgeting with it and swaying it around. Sometimes she imagines it drifting through waves, carrying teeny secrets she can't yet name. Oftentimes she watches its shadow move across the floor like it's pointing her somewhere. It makes her feel calm but also a little lost. Now here's another secret that you actually see in the description. When looking at the description, you can see certain letters are capitalized, and when you put it together, it spells quest. Now to me, this confirms that there will be a Lana quest in the summer update. Now based on what Amoye said in the Q&A, this is going to be the big finale.
So the next quest is going to be like really big, really cinematic, and it's going to go back to the roots of just being completely lore based, not tied around to any sort of holiday. It's going to be like sort of like the big finale in a sense.
Also in the same Q&A, Amoye says that Agamemnon will have an official design.
He definitely needs more of like an official design. So I think the next quest that we do, I think we will like reveal some sort of more of an official design that isn't just like the Shadow Man. So yes.
Now the last thing that I want to talk about regarding the Lana quest is what I think will potentially happen. It's possible for this quest that we'll meet Poseidon, which makes sense for this update, you know, with it being summer. I'm also sure that we're gonna see Nurse Julie again, since at the end of the Valentine's Day quest, you see her turn back to normal. I feel like she's gonna end up saving Lana from Lena or Agamemnon. Also, Lena got resurrected. I also believe we might get more information regarding Serena, or I at least hope so. Now I personally feel like one of the main characters will end up sacrificing themselves, but let me know in the comments down below what you personally think will happen in the next Lana quest. Alright, now moving on from all the Lana stuff. In the video, you can see that Lana is wearing the summer flower from the last summer update, and if you look at the length of the video, it's 6 minutes and 28 seconds long. I thought it was pretty weird they made it so long, especially since all Lana is doing is holding the boat and swaying it around, but this was 100% intentional. People are speculating that 6/28 is actually the date for the summer update to release, and I 100% believe it, to be honest. Also, the fact it falls on a Saturday makes it more believable in my opinion. Now that's pretty much all the secrets in the video, but let me know in the comments if I missed anything. Now I do want to talk about a post that Zach made regarding the update, where he asked everybody for suggestions, and it seems like a lot of things might come true for us. So let's move on to the next section and go over it. Yesterday on May 26, Zach made a tweet that said, "The Dress to Impress team has been bouncing so many ideas off of each other for the 2025 summer season, but I would really appreciate your opinions. Genuinely, what features do you want to see in Dress to Impress, or what features do you think we need to work on or remove?" Now there were a bunch of comments, but I went ahead and picked the suggestions that I found the most interesting and the ones I think you guys would love to hear. The first one is from a Twitter user named Kelly, which says, "A nice quality of life change would be how poses are displayed, in my opinion. I have every pose pack, and it's so hard to remember what exactly every pose is. I sometimes end up going through the previews in the shop to find the specific pose I want. Zach responded to the tweet saying, "This is literally amazing, and I actually just sent it into our server and management group chat. I know this has been such a big request because we have so many poses, and it's hard to memorize the names, but this concept is literally amazing. Honestly, if the Dress to Impress team adds this feature, it would be such a game changer. There's been so many times where I pressed the wrong pose and it looks so dumb, and I know people are removing stars because of the pose I used, but if I can actually see a preview of the pose, that'd be amazing." The next suggestion is from a Twitter user named Dumpling, and the tweet says, "Updating the style showdown. I've seen players in the community complaining that some of the new stuff isn't in the game. If the new hairs, makeup, and items were added, that would be cool to see." Zach responded saying, "Style showdown is something we introduced to be sort of separate from DTI, but still have the same sorts of mechanics and features. We never planned for Style Showdown to update with every Dress to Impress update, so I do understand the frustration of the game behind. I can promise you that there's a lot of new development on it, and our team has been putting lots of effort into the game mode from the release of it. So it sounds like we will be getting an update at some point for Style Showdown. Probably not during the summer update, but hopefully soon. Who knows, but maybe they'll add another reward item, or maybe a new style challenge." The next suggestion is from Neely Games, which says, "I'd love daily tasks. Things that give you cash, stars, or even exclusive items would be so fun." Zach responded saying, "We've definitely noticed how we don't give you guys as much set things as other games on the platform, so that is something we're working on." I'm super happy to read this because I've been wanting like a daily task or login bonus for the longest, and I'm pretty sure I talked about this in my last DTI wishlist video. Also, I remember the other day on Reddit seeing somebody make a concept of it, and it looks so good. So let's hope we get something like this soon in the future. The next suggestion is from Gabsy's YouTube, which says, "Saving hair combos just like we can do with makeup, please." Now this is another wishlist item that a lot of people had, and Zach actually responded to this saying, "We've noticed this suggestion so much, but here's how we view it. We understand the time limit and new items, poses, etc. But if you're able to save combos like makeup with your hair, then it's not as fun to run around and set things up. The whole game is about building your outfit to a theme and seeing who could look the best. A shortcut like that would easily turn the game into something new. It would be cool if we allowed saving hair combos for free play mode first, and seeing how everyone reacts to that. So I can see both sides on this. It's kind of like how I feel about saving outfits. Like if you were able to save your outfits and then use them in competitive mode, it would not be fun and it wouldn't be fair either. And I guess for hair combos, I can kind of see it getting boring for people. But now that we have the adjustment tool, I feel like there's a lot of hair combos that you really do need to save. I don't know if anybody watching has seen those videos where people make these beautiful combos, but you have to use like so many different pieces of hairs, and it takes so much time. But I do agree that it would be cool if it was added to free play, because that's where I would use it the most. And then if people like it, they can add it to the competitive mode. But let me know in the comments down below how you feel about hair combos. Do you think we should be allowed to save them, or do you think it will make the game boring? Now the next tweet is regarding unfair voting, and it comes from a user named PomPom2Purin. "I want to come with a very annoying situation. The votes. In the beginning, when master servers were released, the votes were actually pretty good, but now it's the same as the regular servers. Can we maybe have a system that can solve this annoying situation?" Zach responded saying, "We know that voting is our biggest upset with Dress to Impress, and we've been trying to tackle it for about a year now. We've come up with several solutions, but sometimes they hit the fan. Recently, we did have a team meeting where we talked about a new system where if the player votes everyone 1 star, then their score gets reduced. We're still trying to bring up ways on how to battle it. Honestly, the system that Zach mentioned is probably the best one because people constantly don't vote or give everybody 1 star. So I feel like this would definitely fix the issue. Well, not all the way, but at least it'll combat people from getting 1 star across the board, because that still happens to me to this day." And the very last suggestion is from Clown Girl Latte, which says, "Plus size bodies. Now this is one of those topics that I've seen a lot of people bringing up recently, but no worries y'all, Zach responded explaining what's going on. I really hope this tweet can be seen by a lot of people because it's one of the most asked features. We currently have over 400 items and clothing in our game that need to be fit for the plus size bodies. Even with our game being massive and our team growing, we still do struggle to give male and female bodies the same toggles and clothing. It's an extremely lengthy process because our clothes aren't like Roblox layered clothing. They don't snap to the body. Each item is individually sculpted to the female and male body. It's a hard process in itself for the bodies we have now, as well as pushing out updates and keeping the game fresh. Please stay patient with us. So this isn't actually new information. I'm pretty sure they spoke about this in the past, but a lot of people forgot. But it definitely does take a lot of time to have to make all the clothing fit the new body type. I'm thinking maybe towards the end of the year we'll get the new body, or at the beginning of next year, but that's just a theory. Again. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate the support. This channel is so close to hitting 46,000 subscribers, which means we're one step closer to the 50k subscriber goal that I have set, and once that goal is reached, I'll go ahead and make the Q&A video where I'll do my makeup. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please do. It would mean so much to me. Now I know some of y'all are probably wondering, yes, I am getting married on June 3rd, so if I go MIA for a few days, I'm so sorry. However, this week I'm gonna try to do a couple of videos and also a stream if possible, so stay tuned. Let me know in the comments down below any suggestions you have for the summer update. Also, what do you think they'll add to the summer update? Okay, bye, see you in the next one. Bye, okay, bye, see you, bye.